Aloha Ukulele Underground. We have Mike here from Oasis. How you doing?
Okay, Kyle.
So
You're surprised I already knew your name, huh?
well, you got some stuff for us, so I'll let you do the talking.
Well, absolutely. And I'll tell you, years ago when we here at Oasis Corporation started coming to NAMM, we developed this humidifier, originally for guitar, but when a lot of the ukulele makers found it, such as Fred Kamaka, came over and said, would you guys please develop this for our ukuleles? And we said, sure enough, we'll work on it. Well, as you can see, our original guitar humidifier was a little too long for a ukulele, but we found a new way to suspend it right inside with this nice little harness in between the two middle strings. And there you have it, putting the moisture right where it needs to go. Now, why do we need this thing anyway? When people in Hawaii certainly probably don't need them at all because it's so humid, right? Okay, well, the problem with a lot of the uke makers was they're sending these things to places like Canada, where it gets bone dry in the wintertime, and that precious ukulele made out of that lovely koa wood began to go into a whole bunch of separate pieces due to excessive dryness, which causes wood to shrink. But wood that's glued into place in a musical instrument can't shrink, so therefore it just decides to crack, because believe me, it's going to move. So we developed this particular humidifier made out of a fabric similar to Gore-Tex, so water vapor can evaporate through it, but liquid water's not coming through at all. Take off the little cap. There's no sponge, no floral foam, no nothing like that in there. Just fill it with ideally distilled water, so you won't have any mineral residue left behind from the evaporation. Put the cap back on it, and there's just a load of water in there which will be dispersed inside your ukulele. Then, now we didn't even realize this when we were developing the product, but as the water evaporates, the whole thing collapses, so you can tell by looking at it when it needs to be refilled. So there you have it, Kyle. I'm telling you, how many do you own?
Yes.
Contact Oasis Humidifiers. Also found in guitar centers and your favorite ukulele shops wherever you may be.
Perfect.
Okay, well, we've also been developing ukulele strings.
Yes.
And what we're dealing with here is they're actually made out of a fluorocarbon instead of a nylon. It gives you a nice bright sound. But for the G string, we've also developed a squeakless metal wrapped string.
Yes.
So you can continue that kind of brilliance, and it comes in a couple different tonal variations, you know, brighter, warmer, what have you. So that's our rollout product, you know, for this particular 2015 NAMM show.
How's about we get a little sound sample of the new string?
Would you like to play?
I think you would like to play.
I don't know how. I'm a guitarist.
just strum a few.
Okay, all right, there you go. Listen to that bright thing go. There you have it. All right.
All right. So we got one last question.
Yeah.
The ukulele has been very popular, as you know, for the last 10 years or so. Why do you think it's been thriving so well?
Well, actually, that's pretty interesting because it seemed, if I remember correctly, right around 2009, 2008, 2009, ukuleles, particularly in the continental United States, really began to take off. And I was told, I haven't verified this, that prior to that, the previous ukulele boom was right around the time of the Great Depression. So there was some kind of perhaps it's more than coincidence that after the 2008 financial crisis, there was a similar boom in ukuleles that also followed the Great Depression. Who knows? It's an inexpensive instrument and very social instrument because a lot of uke circles started up, you know, in the continental United States, you know. So there's a social aspect. It's an inexpensive instrument in a trying economic times, and it really helped a lot of music stores in the U.S. pull through, or at least added to their bottom line at a time when those guys are really hurting.
Yeah, it's a very good antidepressant.
There you go. That's right. You know, no stomach upset.
Well, thanks, Mike, and be on the lookout for these new strings and also their humidifiers.
Right. There you have it.
There we
Okay.
go. And the 1-800 number?
Yeah, that's right. Just OasisHumidifiers.com. You'll find it.
All right. Well, there you guys have it. Aloha.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Kyle.
Thanks,
All
Mike.
right, that's a fun.